breakfast puppies?
We're all set to begin, so let's dive right in to bikers, dice, and bars. Talking bicycles and motorbikes, gamer things and all the like. You can listen to it in your cars, but mostly it's about dive bars. Bikers, dice, and bars.
He is Linsel Green. That's why I gave him the green
Exactly.
With an A on the end.
Oh, you gave me the pink mic because I have a fucking vagina?
No,
Is that what's going on
because
here?
you always fucking want the pink mic. That's why.
Well, but you've never given me the pink mic before.
You gave me the green mic because I have a penis?
Because your last name is Green.
Bastard.
Also, I took the orange and black mic.
And he
'cause
gave
I'm a
Jacob
Giants
the
fan.
blue one because he's old.
Because he's like Picasso and has a blue period.
I had a blue period once. I went to the hospital. It was very strange.
I think we're ready for this.
And on that note, we're doing a character jam here on Bikers, Dice, and Bars.
Wait, I haven't told my.
So glad I recorded all of that.
I haven't told my story yet about how I had cholera.
Okay, we're going to talk about cholera later because right now we're going to create characters.
Maybe your
who are
character has cholera.
citizens of the wastes.
Because we're not playing Cholera of Cthulhu right now.
Oh,
Count it.
How about cholera of duty?
Oh.
So if you have not ever listened to one of these before, we are, I would say off the record, but this is an off the record, on the record recording of us having finished an episode and good and tanked, except for this guy.
I have so
and
many.
we are
weird
recording
substances.
ourselves trying to drunkenly make characters for a random role-playing game. And I say random, but that's a fucking lie because I picked it in advance.
You picked it randomly.
I picked it randomly from a set of one.
No, he got it from a guy named Random Lee.
Oh, who knew?
Yeah, nice guy.
You know, I
Robert
used to
E. Lee's
know a
brother.
guy named Random.
No.
Literally, his name was Random.
Wow. That's
Parents are weird.
random.
Yeah, that's actually intentional. So anyway, we're playing
We're playing Sneeze.
No.
Oh, God.
Anyway, the game that we are chosen for this character jam is based on the Fallout and Wasteland episode that we just recorded. And that game is the American Survival Guide. Now, we have talked about this game a number of times. When this podcast started, we had a USG game going pretty strong. And I'm glad that that group has kind of survived today. It has morphed to a new group of members, but fortunately, at least just Jacob here is still around to play not the USG with us, but that's how we started. No, actually, that's not how we started. We started with Rifts.
We started with Rifts.
As all good stories start
with riffs.
Rifts, Beyond the Wall, then USG, now starts with
But I must say the USG one was probably the most memorable one. It was crazy. And the reason for that is American Survival Guide is a game by Reed Sanfilippo, who I actually sponsored this on Kickstarter. It was pitched as Dungeon Crawl Classics, but in the Thundarr the Barbarian world.
Oh, I love Thundarr the Barbarian.
Thundarr the Barbarian, best thing ever.
Oh, my God.
I have all of it currently if you want to watch.
Okay, quick trivia question. Does anybody know in what year the moon hurtled between the runaway planet hurtled betwin the moon and Earth?
Wasn't it 1999?
I believe that's correct.
Yeah.
In the year 1999.
So American Survival Guide is based on the premise that at some point in the future, a rogue object from space impacts the moon, splitting it into pieces, many of which cascade and fall into the earth. Now, this was initially a series of zines for the Dungeon Crawl Classics role-playing game called Crawling Under a Broken Moon, or CUABM. American Survival Guide was a Kickstarter that he put forth to collect everything into a single book. And since that book has come out, I've also gotten Monster book. I've gotten a deck of random things from it. He's actually turned this into a product, and I love it. It is Gonzo North America, the role-playing game.
Hunter S. Thompson, the post-apocalyptic edition.
Wow.
I am so excited.
Oh my God, are there bats?
Yes.
Foretold in the ancient calendars, early in the 21st century, a rogue object from space hurtled near the Earth and struck the moon. Its impact caused catastrophic destruction around the globe, ripping the very fabric of time and space itself. And yet, mankind still survived.
Ish.
We shall not go quietly into the night.
Centuries later, the planet is reborn, a strange new place of alien wonder and death. A world ruled by savagery, cruel sorcery, and twisted science. Now is the time for the mighty to rise up and take their place in this perilous and untamed land. Will they bring justice or suffering? Only time will tell.
I think I can tell you right now, I'm probably going to bring suffering.
¿Por qué no los dos?
All right, my friend, then. This is very heavily based upon the Dungeon Crawl Classics role-playing game, which we've already demonstrated once in this podcast. I want to make a note here that Crawling Under a Broken Moon, which has become the Umerican Survival Guide, was initially intended to be used with Dungeon Crawl Classics. You could take the core character classes and origins from this game and mix them into your DCC game. You can take the elves and dwarves and fighters and whatever from Dungeon Crawl Classics and mix them into this game.
Why?
But you don't want to do that.
No.
What this is, you need the DCC core rules in order to play this.
Unfortunately.
But you want to forget the classes that exist in that game. You want to stick with the USG and the random generation tables, because that's what we're going to do right now.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Are y'all ready for this?
Yes.
Da-da-da. Now, the first thing you need to do before you roll your stats, before you roll anything, is to note that each of you is making 2 characters.
Those characters?
Oh, that's why this character
Because
sheet's like this.
This is a Dungeon Crawl Classics game. Normally, you do what's called a funnel, in which each player at the table makes anywhere from 2 to 4 characters. However, because this is the podcast and we're drunk and I will frequently have to get up and pee, I don't want you to make 4 characters. We're just going to make 2. That's going to create a group of 8 characters, most of which are probably going to die in the first
Great.
playing. You all ready?
Let's roll.
So the first thing that we do is roll your characters' backgrounds. We haven't even picked a class yet. Your characters are 0 level peons. And in order to do that, you're rolling the wrong dice.
What?
You need D100s.
What?
Wow, how many
Are you
D6s is that?
doing to me?
Give me a second.
It's maths amount.
Oh, Bethesda.
Wow, is this all D6s here?
Yes.
Holy smokes. That's
The man
That's
has,
a
singular.
that's
man
a
has a
Shadowrun, the 4th edition bowl.
he has an addiction, you guys.
So many dice. Yeah.
And these lovely bowls made by Dan.
At the mom and pop wine shop, who we talk about a lot.
Where can you find the mom and pop wine shop?
It's here in Portland, Oregon. It's on Northeast Sandy Boulevard.
Roughly, what would the cross street be?
Something in the 60s, I forget.
60.
Sandy and wine.
67, some of that.
Something like that.
68,
You say Sandy and
69?
wine.
Okay, so
Yes.
what each of you is going to do is roll. They're going to roll this once, and we're going to determine what your first character's background is. Roll D100. Go ahead and roll the dice.
Already done. I got a 90
Tinsel, you got a 90.
for one of them. I got an 8 for the other.
And I've already led you astray. The first number, divide it by 2. Round
Oh, so it's 45.
45. 45 is better. Yeah, because this is actually a D50. Not
What?
a D100.
How many
But
D6s is that?
They just roll it, figure it out. Okay, 90.
45.
45. Your first character is a tinker.
I'll say he is.
They begin with a big bag of useless parts. That's their weapon, mind you. It does D4 damage. And they also have a small tool kit, which gives them a +1 to technical repair rolls. Who's next? Puppy.
I think that's an 81.
So divided by 2, that's 40.
40
or 41, whatever's better.
40 to 41, we're going to round up.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to round up.
All right.
Whatever. I'm 41, you're a researcher.
Where am I writing this? Right here?
This is going to be your occupation. Or
Okay.
profession. Or
Researcher, which means I'm broke as fuck.
However, that also means you have a starting weapon.
Ooh.
Your starting weapon does a 1d3 damage. It is a heavy book.
Woo. Sweet. Where am I writing this? Okay, equipment.
Yeah.
Heavy book.
Yeah.
Heavy book does a D3.
Yeah. And your trade good is a compass. It doesn't have any mechanical effect.
Trade good.
Oh, wait. No, I misread that. Ha, ha, ha. Forget the compass. Forget I said that. Ignore me. Your trade good is 1d6. More books. Roll a d6. Roll a d6 like a d6.
1.
You have one more book.
One more book.
Your
A
trade
bag
good
of one book. It's like you just bought it from a
really
store.
big book.
Who's next?
Boom.
Dr. Xander Gerrymander. What'd you get?
Dividing by 2 as it's over 50 would be 26.
26. You're a livestock rancher.
Is there going to be more bear husbandry?
What?
That's a reference to something you haven't heard, dear listener. Hush you. You are a livestock rancher. Your weapon is a crook staff.
You mean like a shepherd?
It's a crook staff.
Sometimes I really wish we videoed this so you could see Nathaniel's like fabulous like little head nods that he does.
It does 1d5 damage.
Nice.
Good luck
You're
finding one of those.
So far, you're the bruiser.
1d5.
1d5
Yeah.
damage.
Do you have a d5?
And
Nobody has D5.
Oh shit. Roll 1d3.
Oh, God.
So just roll
another
a d6
die that
and
doesn't
divide by
exist.
2.
What is these weird fucking dice?
Because it's Dungeon Crawl Classics.
All right,
motherfucker.
roll a
2.5.
1d11.
3.
So 3.
2.5.
All right. Your trade good is 3 farm animals.
Oh.
So for each
Hell
one,
yeah.
roll a d6. Roll a d6 for the first one.
Oh, Lord. Okay, hold on. 2.
So your first one is a goat. Roll d6 for the second one.
3.
Second one's a cow, and roll d6 for the third one.
Wow.
This better be a chicken.
5.
The 5 one is chicken.
Ah!
All right. So next, I need you to roll 1d3 minus 1 to determine if they have each one. Hold on. I'm going to get a set of funky dice.
What, D5s?
D got the funk.
Are
You gotta
you
save that
old
funk.
McDonald?
You got the
Oh,
funk.
look at
It's
that
Crown
beautiful
Royal out.
bag. It is
Gotta
a
look.
Crown Royal
Reserve barrel.
Hand-selected barrel.
hand-selected barrel bag. That's where he keeps his funky dice.
So,
y'all.
dear gamer, I know that y'all consider the Crown Royal purple dice bag to be kind of the standard,
No.
but let me tell you what.
Crown Royal Black all day.
There are some better bags than the Crown Royal.
He's got a bag inside of his bag.
Oh my
I have
God. It's a
bags.
bags on bags.
I have Crown Royal bags inside this
It's
Crown
like a
Royal
Matryoshka
bag.
doll
And this is a
inside
special
there.
Crown Royal hand
Just
selected
keeps
bag.
going.
I must say, however, we're going to get some fucking dice here. We're going to roll some dice. It's going to be D-selected here on the Group W bench.
Wow,
It's going to
what
be
the
great.
hell is that?
All right, we got to roll a D3. I'm going to roll these for you because I got the funky dice in front of me. All
He's
right,
gonna,
Xander.
I don't know, man.
Okay. The goat has 2 extra limbs or heads.
Whoa.
The
Your
the
choice.
cow has 1 extra limb or head, and the chicken has 2 extra limbs or heads.
Ooh, drumsticks all day.
It's up to you how those are determined. We'll get to that in a bit. However, finally, Just Jacob, we're going to have you roll. Tell me that number for that character.
47.
Is that the divide
That's
by
after
half?
the divide by
All
2.
right, 47. You are a veterinarian. All right,
I am so excited. You're going to treat all my chickens' heads. All my chickens' heads.
You have a knife that is a D3 damage. And your trade good is a small, trained animal.
Can it be a chicken
Like
with
you're
two
going to
heads?
say a small
However,
train.
It does not have additional heads or limbs. Now,
Aww.
here's the best part. You guys are going to do that a second time.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I already did it.
Jacob, making a marmoset.
Sugar glass.
I'm ready for you if you're ready for me.
Bring it, Tinsel.
I roll an 8, so that's a 4.
We have a brewer.
What?
Bullshit.
That's the closest thing to a bartender we have in the game. We got a brewer. So
Solid.
your trained weapon is a bung hammer.
Yeah, baby. It's for banging into the bunghole.
Dear listener, I don't know what a bung hammer is.
I do?
So, hold on. So if you would, please send us pictures of bung hammers.
Oh, God.
No. I want a picture of your bung head.
Oh,
When
no. No.
I want you to send them to DXG at breakfastpuppies.com.
Okay, hold on a second. What have I done?
DXG?
Dr.
Oh.
Gerrymander.
I know what a bunghammer is.
And,
Jacob knows what a bunghammer is.
Your trade good is, hold on, you have 3 gallons of booze.
Hey,
I'm your new best friend.
Who's next? All right, Dr. Xander Gerrymander, what you got?
39.
39. You are, ooh, my favorite.
Go
What?
on.
You are a raider spy.
Mhm.
So I need you to roll a second time.
Oh, God. 19.
All right. You are a raider spy pretending to be a handyman. You have 2 weapons.
Fear and surprise.
You have a hidden knife
And a ruthless efficiency.
and a large tool. Both of which do
Ladies.
a D4 of damage.
Oh, honey, go with gently and with lube. Good Lord.
You also have a tool belt with, with 3 different specialty tools upon it.
specialty tools. Really?
Attachments.
Unitaskers, really.
Ladies.
Alton Brown would not be okay with
No,
that.
not
All
so
right,
much.
Who's next?
93 divided by 2, which is math.
42?
42.
At a 42.
No, wait.
think that's
That would
right.
be 84. 93 is 93 divided by 2.
Oh, 46.
That sounds more correct.
47. 47.
47.
Ish.
So,
Let's just keep
who's
changing it.
math? Who is math?
It's 47.
47.
Okay,
Who is
47.
the math at the
What
table?
are frogs?
We're going to roll that again.
Oh, come on.
Why?
Because it was already rolled.
Tell you what, hold on. Pick one higher or one lower. It's up to you. You want to go with one lower? I'm going to pick it for you.
What? Let me just roll again.
No. This is good. We're going one down.
Okay, go. What is it?
You're vault-born.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey.
Wait, Volt porn?
What he said.
Vault-born.
Oh, that's different. That's
Volk
different.
porn?
You are
Ugh.
vault-born.
Mm.
This is the best item on the list.
Okay.
You start with a shotgun.
Yes.
It does 1d10 damage.
Jesus Christ.
So what happened to your Voltborn? Well, the brewer got him drunk and then knocked him over the head with
Took
the
that
bung
shotgun.
hammer.
Yeah.
With
Math.
11 shotgun shells.
Mm.
That is lots of damage.
So we lead with the Voltborn.
You have 9 ration bars and 1 gallon of water.
Okay.
And finally, just Jacob for your second character.
6.
A chemist. Ooh. Roll me a d6.
1.
You have 1 vial of mild acid as your weapon. It does 1d4 damage. I'll roll a
I could
d3.
probably make a beer out of that.
And you have
Kombucha.
3 Molotov cocktails.
Yes.
That
Is
is
that my trade good?
that.
Xander, did you make a second character?
What's your show good?
Yeah.
Show
Oh.
good. Yeah.
Who's your
All
second
right.
character?
I'm a raider spy.
Oh, of course, the Raider Spy.
So the next thing to do is, now that we have your starting character occupations, we probably should have done this first, but we're going to do it now because I wanted to lead with the fun stuff.
Mm.
I'm going to have each of you roll 3d6 down the line. You're gonna roll.
Satisfying.
Remember, you're doing 2 characters, so essentially you're going to roll down the line twice.
You can't do like strength, and
You know what? You can do it. You can do it however you want, actually, as long as you go down the line.
Holy crap. Holy crap. It is an 18.
I wish.
A few moments later.
Oh, okay.
Math.
10.
Oh, that sucks. Interesting.
Math.
8.
This is great. I have a calculator over here.
Yeah, I'm not a very good calculator, by the way.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Very respectable. Yeah.
10.
Poppy and I over here can't add 3 dice together. Ooh, that's a good roll. 14.
14.
I mean,
Definitely
good
when
roll.
you can take home to mom.
Is that perception?
For sure.
Being to get my DCC book.
7.
Not smart. Not smart on the researcher. Oh, that's tragic.
8.
Yeah, bring
Hey,
my
look
mom
at
to
that,
do it.
17.
That's a good roll.
Yeah, for her intelligence for her non-researcher. The researcher has an intelligence of 7. The Vault-born was well-trained, has intelligence 17. I like that my brewer's highest stat is luck.
How'd your beer turn out today?
We'll find
Lucky.
out. Who knows?
All right, and the last thing to do is to roll your character's random race. You're going to do this twice. You're going to roll a D100 and a D100.
Are we cutting in half?
For each character?
Nope, you're not cutting this in half.
That's D100 twice for each character?
Well, D100 for each,
Where does
once for
race-
each character.
Where do we write down race?
There should be a spot for like species or whatever. If not, those are base DCC character sheets. So there's probably not a space for
Put it up
race.
here by the title.
You might have to write it separately.
I'm ready. Are you
All
ready?
right, what's your first one?
I got a 35.
35 is that you're a pure mutant.
I'll say.
And your second one?
I got a 66.
The second one is you're a human, comma, mutie.
I got a lot of mutants going on here.
Well, the mutant is a pure mutant, but the human's got mutant blood.
So maybe this
Poppy.
other mutant is the father.
32.
32. Pure mutant. Yeah.
And a 77.
Human, comma, mixed blood. Dr. Xander Gerrymander.
First one is 23.
Feral urchin.
Oh.
What's the...
That's a race, huh?
Yeah.
Feral urchin.
Yeah.
And they get you your own little
I'm
music
into
box
that.
and a boomerang.
And what's the second one?
87.
Human, comma, mixed blood. And finally, just Jacob.
83.
Mixed blood human.
100.
Heyo.
Mixed blood human.
Oh, what?
Not pick 2. Well, maybe my 2 characters are related. You know, if one of them's a pure
To
mutant
yourself.
and the other one is a human/mutant, well, I mean, it seems like maybe
I'm my own
one's the
grandpa.
parent and one is the child.
I'm giving each of you a D12.
That's a very pretty D12.
Okay. And each of you is going to need to, you're going to have to do this once for each character, of which you have 2. 5D12.
5D12.
Yep, roll it, add it up.
Math.
Calculator. You're my friend. Wait, how many times are you supposed to do this?
5 times for each.
Yeah.
5 times. Okay.
Yeah. What you got, Linsel, for the first one?
My Tinker, my pure mutant Tinker, he has a 39 in his 5D12.
So he starts with this random bit of equipment.
Oh, good.
He has, I have to roll this.
With your D3.
He has 16 resealable plastic bags.
Well, then.
Yeah, I'm sure it's all part of his toolkit. Plastic bags are definitely on the card.
What's your second one?
My second one managed
Wait,
to roll.
you got Ziplocs? Come on!
With 5 D12s, I rolled a 12.
Oh, God.
2 1s right off the bat and then a 3. I'm like, wow.
Well, that character has a small socket wrench set.
That's ironic.
Yeah.
It's like kind of a, maybe they should do a little trade-off.
Oh, it's up to
Because
you.
I'm sure the brewer can use those bags.
Who else is ready? All right, Dr. Xander Gerrymander.
First character is a 27.
27. You have a small hand saw that does a 1d3 damage if you use it as a weapon. And your second one?
Is 30. Okay.
Okay. Well, fortunately, it says you're safe.
That's all it says.
You have an industrial-sized can of pudding.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Yummy.
Oh, God. The
Wow.
great pudding.
Just Jacob has battle scars from the Puddination.
The puddinocalypse.
You know, that's a very large container of pudding. Would you like to put some of it in my resealable
I think
plastic
it's
bags?
what it's called, a number 10 can.
Number 10 can.
It's a massive,
That's a big pudding.
massive can.
How large of a can of pudding are we
A
talking
number
about
10
here?
can.
What does that mean?
It's like a barrel of pudding.
Think institutional use.
I'm in.
Like
There,
an
baby.
oil drum full of pudding.
You could beat someone to death with this can of pudding.
That's a big can of pudding.
Oh, is that both of them?
Yeah.
Okay, who's next? All right, Poppy, what you got?
40.
So your first character has a poker set with chips.
And
Party
then I
at
also
Poppy's
got
place.
a 27.
And your second character has a small handsaw for 1d3 damage.
A number 10 can will hold, on average, 109 ounces.
It's a lot
I
of
want to
pudding.
note here that in our when we ran the USG game in our last group with Mike and Christina, who were on the podcast previously, we were talking about this game. They got down into caloric values of
I was
things
in love.
to determine whether or not they had enough food to survive each day.
Nathaniel was sitting there watching the 3 preppers just going to town and just going like... He's like, what have I gotten myself into?
I remember thinking, fuck. I've gotten myself into a game with 3 preppers, one of which is a guild master who likes math.
and organizational charts.
All right. Is
I've made
anybody
a
left?
huge
I
mistake.
am.
What you got?
40
Poker set with chips.
and a 48.
You have an umbrella.
Oh, for when it rains. Acid rain.
But I'm pretty sure everyone
It's
else has
for
the Ella,
protecting
Ella,
myself
Ella.
while I'm throwing the Molotov cocktails.
Yeah.
Oh.
And if I never have to think about Rihanna again, I think I'll be happy.
Yeah, no, I
Hey,
think-
now, that's a great song.
Who is that?
No, it's
Yes, it is.
Who is that?
Ella.
When the sun shines. we
That's a good
shine
answer, actually. You're correct.
forever.
Next, we're going to determine your ability modifiers. So, does anybody have a stat? We're going to figure out what your stat bonuses are. Again, this is going back to Dungeon Crawl Classics core book, page 18, if you have it. Ability score. Does anybody have a 5 or less in anything?
Yes.
That's
No.
a -2 next to that stat.
Imperceptive brewers.
Does anybody have a fucking 3?
No.
All right, good. You're not the worst fucking thing ever. If you have an 8 or less, then it's only a -1.
Damn it.
8 -1
Hold on, I'm going to be writing for a little bit.
-1.
Oh, you got a lot of
minus
sub
1,
8s.
That's a lot, well, a lot of
One.
eights.
-1. Okay.
And just so you know, anything ranged from 9 to 12 is nothing. 0. No modifier. Completely average.
9 to 12?
So then what, 12 to 15? 12 to 14?
13, 14, and 15 becomes a +1.
Did?
16 and 17 becomes a +2. And if anybody has an 18,
Woohoo!
that's a +3.
What's your 18 in, Jacob?
Strength.
For your
Chemist.
He works
Dungeon
out.
Crawl Classics.
He works out.
This would be my chemist. His name is Dolph.
Next, we're going to do saving throws.
Ooh.
I've been saving myself for this opportunity.
Is it going to be a virgin throw?
That's right, a virgin throw.
So once you have your stat modifiers noted, make a note that your saving throw for each character is whatever its stamina mod is. Sorry, your fort save.
Sorry.
Your fort save is whatever its stamina mod is.
Just
Hey,
so
you
it
know
makes
what?
sense.
I've had fucking some Sam Adams here.
So your fort save is your stamina
Give me a
mod?
break for freedom.
So your fort save is your stamina mod.
0.
Well, so just write 0 in there.
There you
Oh,
go.
for fuck's sake.
Reflex save?
Reflex
Reflex
agility.
save is based on agility, and
Willpower.
willpower is based on personality.
Oh, that's personality, not perception. Ha!
Aha.
Oh, man.
Otherwise, all 0 level characters, which is what you peons are, start with no other bonus than the saving throws.
What was ref? What was the ref?
Agility for reflexes.
That was a movie, I think, with Dennis
Fortitude
Leary.
stamina.
It
And
was
it's
Dennis
actually-
Leary.
It was
No,
okay.
that's not so bad.
Yeah, so bad. Yeah.
Surprisingly better than you'd think.
Yeah. You know, his role in The Sandlot was unexpected, but pretty cool.
I like this. You ever see Rescue Me?
Yeah.
Dennis Leary definitely
Yeah, he's
not
pretty
as
Personality.
not as
What's happened to him? Is he?
he's still kicking around.
Okay.
You know, he's got some of the shows.
You know,
Across the board,
He's
yes.
made a lot of money and is basically coasting.
You know, way back in the day when Howard Dean was pushing for the Democratic candidacy, I'll tell you what. You know what? I'm not going to make fun of a man for being excited.
Oh,
But
man.
what-
I'm not either.
he should have been our
thing.
president.
I will say that I almost voted for I would have voted for Howard Dean for one reason and one reason only. When he talked, he sounded like Dennis Leary.
He did sound a
He
little
had
Dennis
the cadence and voice of Dennis Leary. So, dear listener, go back, listen to Howard Dean, and think Dennis Leary.
Leary.
You heard it here first. So next, you've got your occupation. We've done that. We're going to get your lucky roll. Fantastic.
Lucky roll.
Oh, this
Oh,
is going to
God.
be fun.
Oh,
Lucky
God.
My friends, you're going to get to do something that few people get to do.
It's
We're gonna
not
roll
on
luckily.
here. You're just going to have to write it in notes.
Oh, you're going to roll luckily, and I'm going to pass this around.
Oh, Lord.
I'm gonna
Lucky
pass
roll?
this around because it's a
D30?
special thing because you're going to roll a D30, Lindsay.
Oh my God, I haven't rolled a D30 for
You're
years.
going to roll a D30.
8.
And
Oh. 28. Hooray.
Right,
I
and-
rolled.
pass it on, record your numbers, and Linsel, I'm going to go ahead and start with you so I can tell you what you got. Your first character, their lucky thing is they are number 1 with a bullet. Their luck applies to all ranged attacks. What was your second roll?
My second roll was a 28.
Your second character's luck modifier permanently applies to Robo-Hate.
Oh, God.
All attack and damage rolls versus bots, Borgs, and constructs.
Where is this? Where does this go?
Notes.
It's just something you have to take note of. That your special has your character has a special thing. And here's something to note is that this special
Aha.
thing is permanent. If your luck changes, it doesn't modify this thing.
Oh, interesting. So, like, if you have negative luck,
If your luck sucks right now, guess
it's
what?
always going to suck with regard
this
to
roll
this.
is going to suck forever. But if
Man,
your luck
that
is
was-
good right now, this roll is going to be great for you.
have Robo-Hate. I have a -3
It's like
against
it's like
robots.
it's
I
like
hate them,
privilege in
that's why I
America.
miss.
It is. So,
Yeah.
Poppy, what's your first roll?
1.
Ouch.
Your first character, you permanently apply your current luck modifier to Iron Gut.
Oh, God.
Saving throws versus food.
You just became the group taster.
Except that she has a minus to that.
You
And
just became the group
What's your
taster.
second roll?
14.
Your second character's roll means I meant to do that. Their luck is applied currently to all fumble tables.
You're
Double.
good at recovering from fumbles.
All right.
Or making them worse, depending on
I
Well,
am
this-
Vaultborn.
The Vaultborn is lucky.
And I'm going to go
It's the
ahead and skip
researcher that's unlucky.
Jacob. First roll.
10.
Guardian Angel. Your current luck mod is permanently applied to armor class.
Oh, well, now that is something. What
Yes,
is it?
I actually have a luck modifier.
There you
Hey,
go.
Nice.
Is it a good one?
+1.
There you
Good
go.
something.
And
Good
the
job.
next one is 12.
12. Gun Bunny. All firearm attack and damage rolls. All right,
It's
Doctor.
a shame that we don't
Xander.
have firearms.
First character is 16.
16. Survival reflexes. All reflex saves are permanently modified by your character's current luck.
Second one is 27.
Touched. Your character's current luck modifier is permanently applied to all corruption and mutation rolls.
Okay.
Do each of you still have those D12s? Because
Yes.
if you do, roll them 5 times to determine how many CP or copper pieces you start with. Although in the USG, they represent different things. So they're CP, SP, GP, and PP, but they you fucking asshole.
Did you just call me an asshole?
I did because I know.
So these are EP?
That's true.
You're rolling for CP.
CPO.
3 CPO.
There you go. I don't think it's possible to
You
start
rolled a
with
3
only
with 5 D12?
No.
Oh.
Wait, what are we doing?
5 D12.
Again?
For your starting money.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
There we go. CP stands for charm pieces. SP stands for shells and powder. GP stands for gasoline and petrol. And PP stands for pharmaceuticals and potions.
But we're just rolling for CP.
Right now, you're just rolling for how much CP you start with in your pocket.
Well, I'm happy to say both my characters have an average amount of CP.
I don't think any of you started with any pieces of armor. So once you're done with your starting money, all you got to do is roll 1d4 plus your stamina modifier to determine each character's starting hit points.
Shit.
Wait, we're rolling a what? A 1D what?
1d4 plus stamina mod.
Shit.
Okay,
Johnny
36 and
McTargetson.
29. You said it was C.
Oh, God!
Oh, I saw that.
God, it's fine. Everything's fine.
We're rolling what for our hit points?
A d4.
Well, D6 and don't and reroll 5s and 6s.
Go and fuck yourself.
What?
No. You want to roll the murder dice.
Well, sure. If you've got access to a D4, then roll it.
Yeah, give me a D4. I want to see what this
These
is.
are the dice you don't want to step on.
Oh, yeah. The home defense dice.
Yeah.
So these are our hit points?
Yeah.
These are the Macaulay Culkin dice. Yeah, roll them.
Hey, at least you don't have a negative to your stamina.
All right, 1.
Well, it's a good thing you don't have a negative. If you had a negative, you'd be dead.
Your minimum is 1. You cannot go below 1.
You cannot go below 1. What?
2.
Awesome.
All right.
And it's modified by each character's stamina mod.
0 and 0.
There you go.
I think that's a star.
Yeah, yours is easy.
Well, now you are all ready to go. We could spend your starting CP to buy extra stuff, but we're not going to do that. No. We're going to kick your character. Oh, no, sorry. Well, one last thing. Alignment. You can be lawful, you can be neutral, and you can be chaotic. So, tell you what, before we do alignments, let's talk about this group that we have here. This complete group of 8 characters. Who do we got?
Do we need to name these characters?
That's up to
Oh,
you.
I've already done that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you got something to go.
I do. I can introduce Gerrymander. He's my tinker.
Yikes.
He is a pure mutant who's particularly good with guns if he ever got his hands on one.
But he's never...
Now, instead he likes hitting people with a bag full of useless stuff. That's pretty much his extent of it. And then his daughter, Sandy Hops, who is the brewer, who's half mutant. And I guess together they, wander the wastelands looking for junk to turn into things and organics to turn into alcohol. That is our course.
What else we got?
I have my livestock rancher, Hoggins Lively.
Hoggins.
Okay.
We have our researcher, who is pure mutant with an intelligence of 7 minus 1.
But it's not princess level intelligence.
No.
No.
His
Not
name
the
is
infamous
Tommy.
Prince.
Not quite Pekingese.
Not quite Pekingese. His name is Tommy Maycum, spelled Maycum. He's a researcher. Anyway. We also have my Vaultborn with an agility of 14, an intelligence of 17, and a luck of 14, who's got a shotgun and all the good shit. And her name is, because she's Vaultborn, she named herself.
Of course.
So her name is Astrid Arcana Banana.
Wow. Wow. So do you think Astra is working with Tommy?
Astrid, thank you very much.
Is working with Tommy?
I
They
think
work
she
together?
tries to stay away as far away from Tommy as she possibly
Oh, okay.
can.
So they don't get along
I
at all.
don't think they do. No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I thought maybe Astrid was there to protect Tommy while Tommy does research. But,
I think Astrid thinks that Tommy is a goober.
well, Tommy's kind of a dummy, so you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Okay. What else we got?
I have my Raider spy handyman named Benedict Arnold.
Nice.
But nobody here knows history, and it's just complete fluke that he was named that, right?
That's right.
Absolutely.
It's totally random.
Is that not? Is that a giveaway?
Yeah. Yeah.
I have no idea.
As long as you don't betray us, I don't mind.
I have Arnulf, the veterinarian.
Mm.
Kind of sickly, but pretty smart and rather lucky. He's a veterinarian by trade.
Your dog's not dead.
Gambler
Lucky
by
me.
night, veterinarian by trade.
That's what you want as a lucky vet.
Gambler by night, veterinarian by trade.
Uh-huh.
I like it.
He's got a poker set, and he's got a luck score. So, and then Dolph Noble,
Intelligence?
That's unfortunate.
intelligence. That'd be an 8.
Okay.
Okay.
What
Hey,
does
it's
he do?
almost average.
He's a very strong chemist.
I would not like to be near his chem shop.
He's prone to strong reactions.
Hmm.
Ugh.
So he is basically the Dolph Lundgren from like Broforce, the video game. where he just blows shit up.
you
All right.
understand.
Gotcha.
Lolf Dundgren or whatever. it
Or
was.
Dolph
Yeah.
Lundgren. Actually, Dolph Lundgren from like Red Scorpion would be a good one, where he's like big, brooding, deadly, but not particularly articulate or smart.
Dolph Lundgren from
With an-
Showdown in Little Tokyo.
With an ample access to way too many chemicals.
Yep. So I'd
Oh,
like
God.
to point out his agility is only 9, but his equipment is a vial of acid, 3 Molotov cocktails, and an umbrella.
My favorite
Yeah.
drink.
I don't think that umbrella is going to help you against that Molotov cocktail.
Depends on what it's made out of.
He's too dumb to realize that.
Now let's figure out how these characters got together.
Well, I have
We
no
can't
idea.
play until we got a party, but we got to know how this party.
I feel like this
How does this
livestock,
party get started?
the livestock is the draw for all of us. I mean, ultimately, everybody wants to be near livestock.
You're welcome. I have so many two-headed goats.
Wait, I thought you had cows, chickens, and something else.
Sure do.
Yeah, is it goats?
Yeah, they got so many random fucking limbs.
I can definitely brew something
You'd have to
based
go on a limb
milk,
for them.
maybe.
Well, and Tommy Maycom wants to research why.
What if those limbs are titties?
What?
Well,
So you
yeah,
got,
it's
like-
a cow.
You got like a cow with
Like a double.
with like 20 teats?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a lot of teeth.
it
A
is
whole lot of teats.
utterly fantastic.
Oh.
I like it.
Positively titillating.
Oh my god.
So right now your characters have banded together to survive in this gonzo
Yes.
wasteland that once was North America. And again, remember, we're talking wasteland of the level of craziness that is Thundarr the Barbarian.
So we're all riding bicycles, right?
Well, obviously, idiot.
Well, it depends. Did anybody who was in this party listen to podcasts from the late great Bikers Tyson Bars talking
I've
about
never heard of it.
wasteland survival?
Pretty sure I ride a bicycle.
Horse with like 4 heads.
Wow, a 4-headed horse? Where do you put the bridle?
Anywhere you want to, baby.
Got like 4 bridles.
I want to note that one thing that I love about this gaming system is that whenever you go into an area to scavenge, there's a random roll table based on what type of scavenging you might find. If you want to find military goods, we can find that for you. If you want to find random guides to Fallout style magazines or books that instruct you on how to do a thing, you can find that in this system. This is why this is my preferred Fallout game that is currently published and supported today.
We have some beautiful synergy because you have your livestock. I have the Arnulf, the veterinarian. Even though Arnulf prefers sheep, he'll work with what you got. You got a brewer. I got a chemist.
Hey,
a really
yeah.
dumb chemist. So he's good.
It's okay. I'm a dumb brewer.
But really good at carrying barrels.
Well, brewer and the chemist probably work together. Livestock, veterinarian work
Yeah,
together.
perfect.
What else we got?
Got a researcher.
Yep. Maybe the researcher and the tinkerer get along pretty well.
Researcher.
I think the tinkerer is definitely working on bicycle technology.
Well, and I also am a handyman.
Yes.
We got all kinds of practical abilities.
And then we have the vault dweller that, like, there's not really a point to him, but nobody wants to tell the guy with the shotgun not to go.
there's
To
a
go
point.
away.
Yeah,
There's
I
a
think
point to that vault
that
dweller.
Astrid Arcana Banana is just sort of like your hired
You
sort
seem
of
fine.
bodyguard.
Yeah.
Or just decided to start hanging out with us and nobody's going to argue.
Right. We pretend that she's in charge because she's got the scariest items.
Oh my God, I'm having flashbacks to the last group.
Oh, that's right.
So here's a question. Do any of you feel that any one of your characters is either really not suited to its profession or really well suited to its profession?
Tommy should not be a researcher.
Dolph should not be a chemist.
Okay.
Well, I feel like Benedict Arnold is probably a pretty good spy. I think all of my things across the board, all of my stats across the board are pretty good. Like, there's the only negative is intelligence, but I make up with that in luck.
What's he's best at? Luck?
14 luck.
What's his personality?
Yeah, who's got the strongest personality in the group?
Yeah.
That's the real question. Because I
Well,
know that my
obviously
brewer's
the
got a 5.
Tommy has a 14.
Hey, that's pretty
Plus
strong.
1.
Mm-hmm.
I have a 12.
12. Jacob, you
Anybody
got
beat a
a strong
14?
personality over there?
8 and 8.
Not so much.
Why does Tommy Maycomb have the... Wow.
I will say Jury Riggins also has a 14. A plus
Okay,
1.
okay.
So we're both,
We're some charming...
relatively personable.
Yeah, pretty charming. I'm
So
just really dumb.
Are any of your characters racially gray?
No
Right.
grays.
What does that mean?
No Furians.
Grays are so okay. If you're familiar with Dungeon Crawl Classics, American Survival Guide takes the DCC classics and kind of fucks with them a bit. So, for example, instead of the cleric from DCC, you have the cleric of the wasteland. And the gods from DCC are much different. For example, one of the gods is KIZZ,
Kiss.
which is the band Kiss.
All right.
Yeah, another one is $, which is cash. You worship the lawful god of, finance. or
Trade
whatever.
and commerce.
There are 3 musical gods. There's KIZZ Kiz, which I think is neutral.
Yes.
There's Technos Discos, which is the
Chaotic god.
the chaotic god of music. And then there's the Classica,
Classica.
which is the lawful god of music. Clerics are a thing that you can be in this setting.
And don't forget my favorite, Buddy McBurger.
Buddy O'Burger is
Buddy
Ronald
O'Burger.
McDonald, who's the lawful god of fast food
And
finance,
cannibalism.
and cannibalism.
Wow.
Yikes.
But other class,
Capitalism.
yeah, other class,
Bad
exactly.
for business.
Other classes
for
are
me.
there's the cleric, there's the cyborg, the feral urchin, which is its own class because
that's
Dungeon
me.
Crawl
Yes.
Classics is a racist class kind of game. So if any of your characters are feral urchin or
Well, that's me.
robot,
Wait,
cyborg,
which one is the feral urchin?
It's
not Benedict, is it?
livestock rancher.
Oh, I guess that makes more sense.
There you go, but not the spy.
No.
So feral urchins are this setting's version of halflings,
Oh, God. Except
level-
if they were psychotic.
but they have 3 different versions based on their alignment. However, all of them at level 10, if you get to that,
Good luck.
they have the Peter Pan power where you can summon a group of halflings to fly towards the moon. I'm not fucking joking. It's a thing.
Is that
Fossorians,
a thing I
which
would
are
want?
the badger people, are this setting's versions of dwarves. They can
Aw,
tunnel really well.
I'm kind of sad that we don't have
but
one
the
of those.
motherfucking badgers. The badgers.
I'd like to be a badger.
They
I've
do
always
badger
wanted
shit.
to be a badger.
The
Mushroom.
Greys are the big-headed, big-eared aliens.
Oh, God.
They are the elves.
Oh yeah,
and
none
they
of us
are
are those.
just as annoying as you think elves would be.
okay?
But they don't have magic. They have alien powers.
And technology out the ass.
they have weird ass technology like the plasma blade and the hovering disc and the telepathy gauntlet. That's my favorite one.
Yes.
It makes people wet their pants. And then there's the mutant.
Are they the orcs?
Mutant is a versatile one.
Yeah, we got one mutant.
I'm a mutant.
Yep.
I'm
Don't
a
you-
pure mutant. Tommy
Two.
Mayhem is a pure mutant.
What? So what's your
The
what are they?
Tinkerer, Jury Riggins, is my mutant.
Jury Riggins.
And Tommy Mayhem is a researcher.
Oh, so mutants rock. You
Think
get
more like
randomly rolled mutations, which can fuck you up or make you awesome. Usually some combination of the two.
Imagine
Probably fine.
Fallout
Fine, yeah.
super mutants on a lot of acid.
Wow.
You are made of
sounds quick. Try to trip.
100% pure granite. You cannot be destroyed.
What?
You are infinite.
Talk about burying the fucking lead.
Whoa, hold on. You are
You're
infinite.
telling me now I'm made of stone?
No, well, you randomly roll. One of the options is like,
Oh.
you are infinite. You are made of granite. You cannot be destroyed.
Well, I want to
You
randomly
also
roll.
cannot move. Good luck.
What do I roll? I want to not move.
You got to make first level.
Oh, man.
You're currently unstable.
You are a cat person. You have feline qualities. You have claws. You have fangs.
Well,
Cat
Your
person.
claws frequently cut you, and your fangs bite into your lip.
so in other words,
Don't close your
cats.
mouth.
Most cats.
It's a mix of things. There's the petrol head.
Would that
which
be
is
a
essentially the
closed
driver.
Drew, I'm
Cat
suddenly flashing
sin.
back to Drew.
What?
Hold on. So there's also the robot, which is the class. You
We
can
haven't
just
got that
simply
yet.
be a robot. Scavenger is essentially the thief. Technologist is a version of the thief. They just have their own tech levels. And finally, the Wasteland Warrior. No, not finally. Close to finally. The Wasteland Warrior is essentially the DCC fighter, but you get
Not-
some cool ass Wasteland shit.
Wizard of the Wastes.
And then ultimately, finally, is the Wizard of the Waste. The picture of which is a man in a Hawaiian shirt.
That's pretty bomb. I like that look.
You guys have a good group here. I mean,
We're not very combat focused, but in Dungeon Crawl Classics, that's not necessarily ever the case.
There's only 8 of you, but at least one of you is pretty good with strength.
Yeah.
And
with his
one of
questionable hit points.
one of you has a shotgun.
That's
Yeah.
something.
You can survive some things as long as you work well together and stay together as a group.
As
So-
long as we hide behind the livestock.
Here's the pro tip.
No. I raised these 3-headed chickens since I was a boy. You don't get to take them from me.
Here's a pro tip by an experienced player. Hide behind the feral urchin.
Wait, that's also me. I don't like this game.
It's the feral urchin, the livestock farmer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so either hide behind the urchin or their livestock.
But I have both of
Just wait till the
Both is
Just
good.
wait till the feral urchin gets mad about what's happening to his livestock. Just put it into that way.
Yeah, I'm going to kill you all.
So the best part about the Raider Spy is you want them to die. Or at least get to a spot where your group, which is waiting to hear from you, can raid them. Yeah.
Or perhaps use us as cover to investigate communities.
I don't think I've ever had a Dungeon Crawl Classic character that got higher than level 1.
This is Umerican Survival Guide. We've got a group of characters in a gonzo post-apocalypse who I believe that the 8 of you have gathered together as a small community. Perhaps you're survivors of some fallout from a former group.
I don't get the sense that we're in a big city.
I'm picturing all of you. We open the game. The 8 of you are huddled together. It's raining, and you're in the tumped on its side shell of a school bus.
It's a solid place to start.
Figuring out where you're going to go next. Talking about where you just came from. Who do
Finding
you
a place
think-
for brewing.
Who do you think is most likely to win or to survive the next 3 sessions of play?
Astrid.
Yeah, the one with the shotgun.
Not my characters.
I feel like when it comes to Dungeon Crawl Classics, I would never assume survival.
Yeah, Astrid has a shotgun and rations and water.
I am going to put money that Astrid is going to be amongst the first that dies.
She is
Because-
chaotic because she's vault-born a human, and she named herself Astrid Arcana Banana, so clearly she's a big titty goth girl.
Wow. Was she chaotic when she was in the vault, or did she leave the vault and then be like, now I'm going on Rumspringa?
No,
she self-identifies as chaotic. Thank you very much.
So the question I have is, was she sent out from the vault, or was she asked to leave?
I'm
Astrid,
sure
why don't you just take your shotgun and go?
Confabulate like some anything.
Yeah.
Like, they sent me on a very important mission.
Okay, I'm already seeing Astrid having daddy issues.
Yeah.
Astrid,
I think
you must walk outside. There's a pedestal with your weapon. Please step outside and let us know when you're out there. Okay. Astrid, are you out there? Yeah.
Double seal. Now. I feel like my livestock rancher has a pretty good chance to make it. I don't know about my raider spy, but my livestock rancher, I think, has a pretty good chance. I have lots of food.
Does your livestock rancher know the truth about the raider spy?
I don't know.
Are they in cahoots?
No. I'm intelligent, but not that intelligent. But I'm very lucky. I have lots of luck. I have lots of strength. And again, my raider spy, Benedict Arnold, the most innocuous name I could think of, I think has a decent chance as well, just because considering the group that we have here and my cover being a handyman, that all of your professions need a handyman to go and help with.
Yeah, everyone needs a handyman.
Right.
I could use one right now, actually. I got structure in my backyard that's flying all over the place.
I know. Your brewing equipment looks like shit. No offense.
Yeah, it's tough to brew in a sideways bus, like an overturned bus.
Yeah, that's why I'm here to help.
That
What
means
I
we
really
can,
need is a good source of water.
we can dismount one of the gas tanks from the bus.
Crafty.
So
Brewing that.
just Jacob?
You know, I'm.
You're going to die. It's fine.
If I die, your chicken dies, and your goat
Which one of their
dies,
heads?
and
Those
your
are
cow
fighting
dies.
words.
Do you know what hoof and mouth disease can do to a cow?
When my cow puts its hoof in your mouth.
I think it can disease the cow.
All I'm saying is that my Arnulf the veterinarian can keep your livestock nice and feisty.
Yeah, we're good.
Mm-hmm.
What about the other one?
I look for big barrels of chemicals. Do you have big barrels of chemicals? I will stack them for you.
I don't know how to mix them, but I will stack them so good.
I don't know why, but that's like really hot.
Totally want some chemicals to mix with all this pudding.
And there we have it. The beginning of our first session of play. Were these characters to move on? I want to hear from you, dear listener, who you think would survive. We're going to preserve these character sheets in case you wish to play them. Or if you want to see us play them, let us know and pay us money.
Have you seen our tip jar?
Have you seen our tip jar?
Just the tip.
It's empty. So tip us. Anyway, this has been the American Survival Guide. I see this group doing great things, and I see them also dying miserably as they do such great things.
And alone.
And we're ready to go. Welcome to the American Survival Guide.
Huzzah! Woo!
So anyway, thanks for participating in this. I am really drunk, and I imagine that at least one or more of you hopefully is on the same page as me.
Nope.
Thanks for participating. This has been Bikers, Dice, and Bars Character Jam. We haven't had one of these in a while. This has been a lot of fun. Thanks for listening. I'm NPC.
I'm just Jacob.
Dr. Xander, Gerrymander.
Poppy Beaujolais.
And Tinsel with an L.
And once again, listen to us on any place that you would check your podcast, because I imagine you're already doing that because you're listening to us now. So ignore me.
Tell your friends about us and give us money, please.
Or
See us on-
just a rating.
See us on Facebook. See us on Twitter.
I'm at
see us
least
on
a 3-star.
Instagram.
Instagram, and always check us out and our other shows at breakfastpuppies.com.
Breakfast puppies.
Hashtag Bethesda the Chicken.
And find us at GameStorm and Wagon Con here in the Pacific Northwest.
Coming up
and
soon.
Oricon.
And Oregon.
Well, that's quite a while out, but we will be there as well. Thanks for listening, folks, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for joining us, friend. We've reached the end of Bikers, Dice, and Bars. Talking bicycles and motorbikes, gamer things and all the like. You can listen to it in your car. But Bikers, Dice, and Bars. Bikers, Dice, and Bars. Bikers, Dice, and Bars. Bikers, Dice, and Bars. Yep.